My name is Stefan Kaus. I'm product manager Titration here at Xylem Germany. In another video we showed you the titration of a total acidity in the fruit juice, and now we will show you something different. We want to titrate the acidity in a mayonnaise, not a liquid. It's a more solid sample, and the difference is we don't have citric acid as in a juice. We have vinegar, acetic acid in the sample. We will use the same standard method as we use for the juice, but we will change the parameters. We have few application notes, and so we can use the parameters from the application note. We'll use the default method again for total acidity, and to make it easier we will change the name and say it's acidity in mayo, to make it simple. Okay, fine. Next step is we have to change the result calculation, because the acidity is fine, but the formula have to be changed a little bit, because now we have the molecular weight here, equivalent weight from citric acid. We will have to change it to the molecular weight of acetic acid. The factor have to be changed, because now we want to calculate in percentage, and percentage means gram per 100 gram. The volume is changed to weight manual or weight automatic, because we are using now a balance, and the balance is connected to the TitroLine 5000. We can also use weight automatic, and that's it. We go back, we will change the unit from gram per liter to percentage, and that's fine. Next is we have to change the dosing speed and the titration parameters a little bit, because if we use the standard parameters from the total acidity in juice, titration will be too fast and over titrate. We will change the endpoint. It's the same, sorry, but the delta endpoint 1.2 is a little bit too small. We will change it to 1.8. So what we can do, because the sample is a solid sample and it have to be mixed for a while, we can enter the mixing time into the sample preparation, and we will use 60 seconds, but we can also use 120 seconds, 180 seconds and more. So now we have a method called acidity in mayonnaise. We use a beaker, place it on a balance, press Tara. We mixed a little bit the sample before, and we will use now three or 4 grams. That's the sample weight. If you press now the print button, you hear a beep. When you're using external keyboard and press F5, you can see the sample weight. This weight was automatically transferred to the TitroLine 5000. Now we add a stirrer bar to the beaker and add 80 to 100 milliliter of deionized water. Adjust the speed to 3, between 3 and 4. Immerse the electrode completely into the solution, and then we can start. We can enter something, test or whatever, and you see the sample weight is already there. so titration starts automatically. And you can see titration is waiting because the steering time was 60 seconds and it's now already at 40 seconds. After the mixing time is finished, the titrator starts automatically the titration. With mode or F5 key you can toggle between the graphic display, or the titration values in pH and milliliter. At the end of the titration you can see the pH is changing much quicker, and so the titrator stopped the quick titration and changed to a more slower titration speed until the endpoint of 8.2 is reached. When the endpoint of 8.2 is reached or higher, the titrator waits some seconds and calculate the result exactly at pH 8.2. And the acidity was 0.33%, which is typical for mayonnaise. At the end of the titration, the titrator shows the result on the display, or if a USB stick is connected to the titrator, the titrator automatically generates a PDF file and it's stored on the USB stick. Thank you for watching the video.